Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I got something in the, well, not today, but the other day I got a package in the mail, and I'm going to show you what it is. What it is a goatee light. It goes under my existing light. It's all for you guys that have street glides. 23.5 and up, the new batwing fairing. Get rid of this ugly thing, and this is a light that goes down in under here, and I'll show you how that goes on. You can get it in chrome or black. I decided black because of my colors, and yeah, so I'm going to show you how to put it on, and we'll get to it. 7, I believe, star screwdriver, and then I got some of these plastic things. I just got these from Princess Auto, fairly cheap, so they just take off the plastic or whatever you want without damaging the paint and stuff. So first of all, we're gonna, there's 3 screws, one here, one in the middle there, and one at the bottom. They're Torx 27, I believe. And then there's the plastic screw that's in here that we have to undo and take out, and then clip that plastic piece off. And then we'll work our way. We have to take the windshield off and underneath the windshield, and then it should just pop off. So we'll get to it here and show you how it works. Take that off. Really don't need the extension, I guess. And I'll just loosen them off. I'm not in your way there. See that? And the bottom one. And the star screwdriver here, which is this one here. Okay, so guys, we've got 3 of the bolts taken off the fairing. The top and the bottom are the long ones, just remember that, and the shorter one goes in the middle. I got this little plastic thing here, keep a little pressure on, and then that screw should just come out. And then that just pops right off of there. And then I'll do the same on the other side. So guys, I got the other side of the bolts out. Same, they're 2 long, 2 short, or 2 long and 1 short for in the middle. That's them there, and then the plastic thing. Just to mention too, this is made by Ciro. Gloss black, number is 45221, and it fits 23.5, all the new batwing fairings. Part number is 2040-3411. We'll continue on. So we're gonna work away at the windshield here. Get it off. There's 4 screws on the top, and then these 4 here. The windshield goes off. Don't worry about it sliding down. We got these little grooves here that will prevent it from coming down. I've got a rag on the fender for when we pull that off. So these are Torx 25s, and we'll get to it. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's the left side. Put those together. It goes off. You can kind of clean underneath your windshield and under here since you've got it off. Now what that does is just pop off like that. And then we got 4 screws in here to take off and keep going. These are 27. They can't make them all the same. That would be too too easy. So we'll get those off, 2 on each side. So that piece comes off. These pieces here come off. And then this should just slide off. Okay, that's that part. And then we've got 2 screws in here. We have to take this vent part off here. There's a couple clips in there. We gotta flip them out, and we'll do that next. If you can see right down in here, there's a little white plastic thing. All we gotta do is push that back. That pops this piece off on either side. So in order to get that vent part out too, there's a little screw. It's a Torx 25 right in there. And you just have to get that out. And maybe it's a smaller than a... So guys, there's a little screw there. It is a Torx 25. I had the 27 on. So we get that off. Okay, if you can't get it out by fingers because it's a little tight in there, just get a little magnet. Voila, she's out. And then I'll take that other piece of plastic on this side, bend it back, and we'll get that venting out. Okay, so I just took that piece of plastic and got it out. Now that we got the screw, and that comes off. Then we have 2 T. That'll drop the fairing down, so you just have to watch. We get this one out first, and then we'll go over to that side and make sure we're okay to take it off, not drop it. So guys, that's the, I got that other side loosened off, and we get this loosened off here. That's the screw right in here. So we'll just have to take that off. And looks like we're good to go. Just wiggle that off. This is the first time I've had this off. Set that down there. There's a, down in here, you can see where the light hooks up. Just have to look at it here and see how it comes off here. I think it just unstaps like that. Voila, then you have it off. Good time to clean it as well. Take that off, and we'll get it set down on the floor here. That's what it looks like inside. Actually pretty clean still. So yeah, good thing to check things out while you're in here. Fairing on top of this here, I'm gonna take a few things off, and then we'll get the fairing on top and take that goatee ugly thing on the bottom off. So apparently this just pops off like that. Psh, garbage. I don't know why they wouldn't paint that a gloss finish the same as this, but they cheaped out. Harley did. These things here, first time I've used them, pretty handy. So that's all dirty. So what we got to do is flip this over now. Let me put that down here. We'll flip this over, and there's some screws to take out. So make sure you got a good blanket or something on the bottom so you're not scraping everything out. So down here, these 2 here have to come out, and there's some circlips in here that have to come out as well. And in the package, there's supposed to be washers in there. So I think it's a Torx 27 there as well. I'll take those out. These bolts here, you use them again. Oh, what they got is a washer that will show you where that goes. Then in here, my old trusty plastic things. In here, there's these circlips that have to come out, and I might need a flat screwdriver for them. There's one on either side, and we'll see if we can get those out. They have to come out. I don't think there'd be too much of an issue. Let's see if I could just push that out. And that's that one. Stuck in here, we'll get it out in a minute. That's what it looks like. It's just a circlip. It goes in there, and then that bolt goes in, it's threaded, and we don't need that right now, so those you can throw away. And then the other side's the same. And there's the other one. Let's put those to the side. And then we got to flip it back over, and we'll get the light out to get it mounted. Okay, so that out of the box, see what it looks like. Packaged well. Tie wires, and there's your washers in there. I'll show you where they go in a second. And that's it for that. There's the light. Let's unveil that. Pretty excited about seeing how that works. Look at that. Woohoo! Pretty shiny. Pretty shiny. And you have your wires that we have to feed through. That has to go, I believe. I'm just going to flip this. Let me put that down for a sec. Let me just flip this over. I think, and then I got to flip it back. So I think I can do it without doing a whole bunch of flipping. Okay, let's have a look here, guys. So in here, there's spacers in here that go in so you can reroute them in the back. So they have to go in here, like so, both sides. Feed them through that, pretty easy. Once you get those fed through, then you can flip it around. That'll sit in there like that. Wow, that already, guys, that's awesome. I'm just gonna clean in here first before I put that on. Clean that up since I've got it off. Okay, flip that over like that. Get this down here, and you can see where the holes line up here and here for those bolts that I took out already. So what we got to do now is just grab these washers. There's two of them, obviously one for each side. She's minus 34 out this morning here in Northern Ontario. So what better way to do a video than stay indoors and do it. So in here, we have to slide that washer in each side here, in between the plastic bottom part and this part here. So this slides in here like that. Get it lined up, and then we can put our bolt on it, either side. So just make sure you don't strip it. Make sure it goes in there properly. Lined up. The other side in here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Snug it. I don't think you need to. You could put Loctite on there if you wanted to, I guess. I'm not going to bother, but. Now, we have to do here is feed this up into our wiring here. So what happens is these wires here, I'll show you on this side, these wires here come off. That just slides out of there like that. This is supposed to, I believe that goes in there. And this one goes in here. Like that. So that completes the circuit. So all you do is just tapping into that and going around. So then same thing with the other side. See that? It's just little clips that go in there. Bring your wire up where you want it. Maybe you want to go underneath this one here. Well, that one will go in there. You see that? So you hear that click, so there's only one way it can go in. Same with this side here. And that clicks onto there. And then we'll just, with the tie wires, I'll just button this up where it looks half decent and do some fancy tie wire here. Keep it nice and neat. You need extra tie wire if you have any. If you don't, it's all good. Got those tie wires on where I want them, cut the ends off, and I think we're ready to reinstall this bad boy, see what it looks like, and everything looks good. I'm going to just clean this up in here, and then we'll get it put back on. Hey guys, I'm going to put this back together. Put that on there. Have this lined up. And we'll get it fitted in there. Voila. We got it lined up there. So on I had a 2000 and what was my 2007? No, sorry, 2008 Streetglide, and we went to Americade one year, and I had it stored after, or for the winter at a buddy of mine's place. He had it in a shed, and when I went down to Americade, I got a set of woofers put on the front here, just under the windshield of my '08, and when I took it into them and they took the fairing off, there is a mouse nest about that big around. If I got a picture of it, I'll put it in this video and show you it. But there is a big mouse nest in there. Never chewed any wires or anything, but it was because I had put it in the buddy's shed for the winter, and not so good. So be careful of that. Nothing in this one here, of course. Good to check that. I was wondering because there was little leaves every once in a while. You'd see them fly by your leg or whatever, and I thought, what the hell's that? And that's what it was. It was mouse got in there and built a nest in there over the wintertime, and thank God he didn't chew any wires up. But clean in there. There's some bugs underneath that windshield part. So I got it off. I'm going to clean it. Bottom plate on here where the windshield goes on. Lots of bugs in here. Back on here, it goes in, there's a little lip there that goes underneath it. Slides down, sits in there nice. Guys, we'll just do this in reverse. We'll get this vent cover on here. It's cleaned up. Don't forget your little screw in here, so that's going to line up there and just snap in. Don't forget your screw on here. That windshield on. This goes down into there. Put our brackets on. If anybody knows, I thought Clockworks were supposed to come out with something better than this, like glossy or black or whatever. I don't want to paint that because it's like a hard plastic. So if anybody can let me know if they've done anything different there, They were talking about doing that when they first come out with these 2023 and a half windshields and that. So if anybody knows of anything different, let me know. I'd be curious to find out. I haven't emailed them or anything like that to ask them. So have a look at the new Christmas tree lights. Hey, drums, please. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, we'll have a look at what that's going to look like. So let's put this back here and turn it on. See what it looks like. The goatee from Ciro. From Law Abiding Bikers, I bought it from them and they shipped it. I had it within probably a couple of weeks. They're pretty good. So anyways, let's fire it up and have a look. Exciting. Look at that. Woohoo! Beauty. That'll see you coming. Now, they integrated the signal lights on it as well, so check that out. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Isn't that looks a lot better than that crap that was on the bottom? Let's try the left signal, make sure everything's working. Man, I'm doing all this stuff and I can't try it out. Look at that. That is sweet. Let me know what you think, everybody. Anybody's got the new Batwing fairing, you can get that. It's I'll leave a link below. I gave you the part number and stuff already, so you should be good that way. But yeah, that's awesome. Beauty. Apparently you can get, and that might be my next purchase, is a LED light underneath here as well. And you can synchronize that with your iPhone, but we'll see. I have one little other thing I want to put on, and I'll show you that. I've never had one put on, and I'm going to show you what it is after I get it put on. It'll only take me about 2 minutes probably. The little item I got as well, I just put it on, and I'm going to show you. I've never had one on my bike. Not sure if I'm going to like it. The only reason I really got it was to put the, well, I'll show you. That's the cup holder. And I'm not sure, I've never used one, so anybody that has one maybe can leave a comment, see if you like it or not. I don't know, it seems to be obstruction there. The reason I got it was to put that in it when I'm driving, the GoPro, because I always had it in my pocket. I always have a bracket here for another one, but when I use the handheld one, I just wondering if that's going to work for me or not. Kind of a good idea, but I don't know. Like I said, I've never had one. Not sure if I'm going to like it. Looks like it's kind of going to be in the way a little bit, maybe of the mirror and stuff. Took a couple of minutes to put on. It's made by Ciro as well. And it just bolts on your handlebar grip unit there. It's 2 bolts. There's insert washers on either side. So I guess you can put it down or have it down here farther or up. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, I'm kind of undecided on it. I'd have to try it out. So I'm going to give it a shot. And if it's not what I like, I'm going to take it off. I don't know, 40, 45 minutes, something like that, to install and put together. Pretty easy. If anybody wants any more info on it, let me know. I'll leave a link below. And yeah, see you on the next video. Cheers.